All right, folks, welcome to, this is my on-course lesson with PGA member Jason Martin. Jason is our director of golf here. We are at Quail Hollow Country Club in Cleveland, Ohio. We're doing our on-course lesson series circuit here on the Weiskopf Golf Course. We've got 2 golf courses on property here. We found a gap in play today. We came up to hole number 2 to start our lesson circuit, so we're going to be on holes 2, 3, and 4 as we go around the golf course out here today. So hole number 2, par 4. Jason, let's hear your thoughts on this hole.
So it's a little bit longer, par 4 here. Turns to the left a little bit out there with a penalty area on the right. So what are your thoughts on shot shape here, and kind of what are you picturing for a tee shot here on this hole?
So what I see is my first opportunity. I do have a fairly open slot out there. We've got about an 80-yard gap in the fairway for an opening tee shot. Our optimum tee shot here is certainly going to be with a touch of a draw to the left because the fairway shoots down towards the left. The green is probably about 30 yards to the left of our tee box location here. Penalty area on the right, Jason mentioned. We've got a small pond up there, not incredibly big, but can certainly get in the way of a tee shot if we don't turn our driver over too far, considering the amount of distance that I can get off my driver. If I do block it a little bit out to the right out there, my ball can certainly end up in that penalty area in the water on a dry day. We got 2 inches of rain overnight, so knowing the conditions of the course right now, I'm certainly going to understand that my ball's not going to have as much roll. So I can block it just a touch right. Also, with the trees up there on the left side, gives me a little bit of kind of jail bar doors in between my tee shot and the green. So if I get caught up just a touch left, if I overdraw it a little bit too far left, I'm looking at most likely having a punch shot towards the green and not put myself in a very good position. Also, we do have out of bounds on left and right here. Hopefully not going to come into play for myself, but certainly maybe if I just totally miss the shot, if I hook it too far left or if I block it a little bit too far right. So knowing the tee shot here is key to success, and to me, on this tee shot, knowing the conditions of the course is crucial for club selection, because if it was on an extremely dry day, knowing that if I do miss my window of opportunity by about 5 to 10 yards to the right, my ball's looking at going in the penalty area all day long, especially with the roll and carry combined distance with my driver.
So in that situation, say it was firm and fast, would you consider hitting a 3-wood maybe? Or
I would, yeah.
Okay.
I would definitely consider hitting a 3-wood because, you know, like I said, knowing that if I miss it just barely, I mean, you know, just barely 5, 10 yards right,
it's going to bounce and roll.
It's going to bounce and roll out there because that short, you know, it is fairway just about all the way up to the penalty area. Knowing, you know, I certainly want to put myself in a good opportunity. The screen is extremely large. The green is fairly flat. Huge target to land a nice little wedge shot in there. With driver hitting in, you know, I might be looking at more of a gap wedge in. If I hit 3-wood, worst case scenario, I'm hitting a 9-iron. So either way, I've got extreme control on the green. But the only thing is, I've got to get my tee shot in a good opportunity to be able to execute that, either wedge or 9-iron or pitching wedge, whatever it might be, into that green. So for me, it's you know, it's definitely all about condition on this hole.
Yeah. So that's a great point. Knowing the conditions of the course for the day that you're playing is going to play a huge role in your club selection throughout the whole route. So just a great point there.
Yeah. So it's you know, I'm going to go ahead and let one rip here. Again, knowing that it's wet, I'm totally confident, not even a second question in my mind, that I can hit driver out there, because I know that ball is going to sit very soft today with the conditions that we've been given. Again, you know, about 2 inches of rain overnight. So
also have a little bit of wind in our face and off to the right, so that's going to help keep it out of that penalty area a little bit. So
absolutely,
I like the selection.
Awesome. Let's let one rip. All right.
perfectly shaped shot. And like you mentioned with the conditions today, that's going to be in perfect shape. Great
No,
shot.
Thank you. And again, you know, knowing that that shot would have been executed perfectly, even though it was on a wet or a dry day, but just giving myself that opportunity to take that penalty area out of play by switching over to a 3-wood if we were on a lot drier conditions today. But we made it work regardless. Even if it was dry or wet, that shot would have ended up right up the speed slot up there, going towards the green, shaped it a little bit from right to left, headed right toward the flag. All right.
Great job.
Thank you.